What is going on, my plant peoples? How's it going, everybody? Peace and love. Peace and love. I'm here on the garden. I am the ADHD gardener where I use gardening, houseplants, and humor as a form of horticultural therapy and life lessons with ADHD, learning new, learning new hacks and tips using the garden, and also sobriety. Welcome to my garden. I normally do have a video for today, but I am pretty darn busy in my greenhouse. So I figured, you can come along with me as I work on my greenhouse because I got a lot to do. And I'm hoping that you're outside because it is beautiful out here on a Saturday. And how did my dog get in? Get out. Get out. He found a way to get inside of my garden. That's Chip. But anyway, I can't really see you guys because the sun is beaming in my eye right now. But I have a lot of stuff to do inside of my garden, and that's cleaning it up. And my chickens, I believe, are doing a cackle dance or the egg dance or the egg song, I should say, because man, those chickens are loud. So what do I have to do inside of the greenhouse? A few things. It is so beautiful. It is time to actually prepare the garden. Now, normally I did it beforehand, but I've been so busy, I have not been upkeeping with my garden. So we're going to be doing that today because I have no choice because I'm late and very late. So what I have here is actually some parsnips. Beautiful, but you'll notice, well, I wish I can get closer. Within my parsnip, I actually have purple stinging nettle, which is not really bad because some people use it as a medicine, as an herb or whatever. I don't particularly need it inside of my parsnip area. So to me, I considered it a weed. So I'm going to be yanking it out. But when you see your purple stinging nettle or any type of nettle, really, you're going to see these little flowers. You have to carefully, very, very carefully remove the leaves or, the stinging nettle, but do not try to shake off the flowers because the flowers is what's going to be spreading that nettle absolutely everywhere. So you're going to have to be very, very careful in pulling them out. So, oh my gosh, anyone have chickens? All I hear is cackle and chicken song. Oh, they're in egg production right now. So I'm going to be taking them out. I have a lot of stuff to do in this greenhouse, a lot of maintenance to do. So that is what we're going to be doing. See, I'm going to show. Oh, I just dropped the flower. Shh, Nikes. Oh, damn. See, with this kind of weed, I mean, you can use it. Google it. Don't take my word for it. But you see here, that's purple stinging nettle or some type of stinging nettle variety. Now, I believe some people use it as a medicinal herb. I'm not going to use it for anything because it's a weed for me. So if you're not careful, all those little flowers have the seeds. So when you're plucking those weeds, the flowers fall, that's a wrap. That's how you're going to be spreading this all over your garden. So you got to be very, very careful. So I'm going to be hopefully, I don't know where this came from. I did not have this last year, but the thing is, when it comes to weeds and especially how they pollinate, they're just going to be going through the wind. The wind can easily take them and just kind of spread those flowers and seeds everywhere. So you can wake up this garden season and see a bunch of weeds that you've never had before. And I just dropped a bunch of flowers. Oh, that's an ant. Oh, notice something interesting. Ants all up on here. Why do I find this interesting? I don't know. A lot of ants. Oh, damn, a lot of ants. Do you think ants are beneficial in the garden or not? Damn. I've heard that they're not really that bad. However, when you do see ants, it is a presence of another type of bug. So I'm not really sure exactly. But anyway, I am getting rid of these because I don't need more stinging nettle or any type of nettle growing within my parsnips. So I have to be very careful. Now, a lot of flowers have already dropped. Ah, damn, I just dropped another one. Oh, wow, that was another one too. Oh my goodness. Where did this come last year? It must have come from last year because I never had this inside of my greenhouse before. But look at all my parsnips. Aren't they looking nice? I'm super excited about them. These came from the seeds that I was saving from last year or the year before that. I did a video on saving parsnip seeds. These are the seeds that I was saving from that video. And they grew again. I'm so excited about it. What is everybody doing this Saturday? I mean, normally I don't live stream, but I have a lot to do, and I figured you just got, you guys can come along with me as I garden this morning, keep this greenhouse from looking a hot mess. Actually, wow, this parsnips look really good. Now behind me, I don't know if you can, I mean, it's kind of hard to see right here, but that's all of my cilantro. Now that's a cold hardy herb. Now that is a beautiful thing. I love that so much. So I'm going to keep that. And all the other stuff, which is probably on here, we could turn this around. And over here, this is all carrots. Those are also my carrot seeds that I was saving from that video. And those grew really, really awesome. But man, there's a lot of work to do. So when you're in your greenhouse or it doesn't even have to be greenhouse. It could be your raised garden bed. It could be your containers. Same thing, because if you're having or using the same soil from last year in those containers, in those raised beds, you may come across some weeds or some stuff that has flown into that soil from last year, and then now it's popping up. So we're going to do a little maintenance. We're going to be pulling up all the weeds. We're going to be seeing if it needs any nutrients, any compost. I think I put already some compost there, so I don't really need a lot. I think I would only use the compost when I'm in the actual production of, not production, but in the actual moment of me transplanting a seedling. Then I would probably use some compost. But for right now, I've already worked on it from the fall time, so there's not much to do. But there is a bunch of weeds. So I was thinking, it's a little late now, obviously, for landscape fabric. If you had landscape fabric and you have nothing already planted in the garden, I would highly suggest using landscape fabric. But not everybody is going to have the conditions in order to use it. Like, obviously, you're not going to use landscape fabric if you have a container or anything like that. But I have a lot of space and a lot of weeds. But I can't right now because I got a lot of carrots. So I'm just gonna have to be weeding around them. I wanted to use the landscape fabric. Maybe I could use it on the other side. But right here, we're just gonna go around and just pluck some weeds. Because oh man, there's so many over there. Oh, that corner is so filled with them. I hope you could, wish you could see. How's it go? Hello, how's it going, Catastrophe One? Hey, Jack. Ants do help pollinate some plants. They do. There's a lot of bugs that you would not think that they're pollinators, but they are. They do carry some pollen around it, so they are pretty cool. I've never had a problem with ants before in the garden. I mean, I've had the ants all up in here, but they've never really caused me any harm, any problems. So I don't, I just kind of leave them alone. All right. This actually. Oh, I don't know. This is from last year. This was a cauliflower. I wanted to save it so I can sprout again, but this one did not work out. There is nothing alive in that one. All right, so that's done. Weeds galore. Oh my God. Now, technically, I can give these weeds to my chickens. So it won't be a waste completely. I could just give them and they'll just kind of do their thing. I'm not going to put it in the compost though, because you never know if those weeds have seeds, then they're going to be inside of the compost. Then they can have a chance to grow. And I'm not going to do that, but I'm going to collect them all and give them to my chickens. So my chickens will be a happy camper about that. All right. I am super late in working with this. Now, I could have easily used landscape fabric last year before planting the carrots, but I totally didn't. So that means I don't have time. However, I was telling my sister about using landscape fabric. I don't know if anyone's been following my sister's journey. My sister wants to start up her own homestead and her own farm one day, but she's starting from the basics. So we're just getting her garden started, and she's going to be using the landscape fabric. That's going to be a lot easier for her. I want to believe what's going on. Hello, happy Saturday. What's everybody doing? Free chicks, chick food. Ooh, that's right, exactly. That's right. Oh my, speaking of my baby chicks, I wound up getting more baby chicks, right? So now I have seven actually, 7 barred rock babies. Some of them are mixed with Orpingtons, but the other ones are regular barred rock baby chicks. I'm so excited because, chicken math. Has anyone ever heard of chicken math? You just say, oh, I'm only going to need 5. And next thing you know, you got like 20 chickens all up in your backyard. All right. Why is this here? So being that these carrots are kind of completely packed up, there's really not too much space for the weeds, which is kind of nice, except in the back. Now I got to be growing some sugar snap peas. Look at this. This is a perfect example. This is about to flower. Now, if you don't, oh, it is. This is another weed. Of course, my chickens are going to love it. But you want to ideally pull the weeds before they flower. Because once they flower, that's how they spread around in your garden. And then next thing you know, you got weeds absolutely everywhere. So, I I came up with this because obviously I have back issues, so I need to be as close to the ground as possible to minimize a lot of pain. So luckily, when Jose did this for me, he made it like little raised beds. Okay, I got a lot of weeds over here. I want to plant sugar snap peas because of the trellis. They're going to be vining up. And then, what is going on outside? I hear chickens. Anyone else hear chickens? The heck are they doing? It sounds like they fighting back there. Oh my gosh. My pea. Hey Jack, weeding my garden with you. Hey, how's it going? Alita, hello. Yo, these chickens. I don't know what they doing out there. Sounds like they fighting for their lives. They're probably just laying eggs. Anyway, how's it going, everybody? I hope you're outside the garden. I hope you're chilling and everything. My peas are just starting to. My phone is so bright outside. That's what it is. I hope my phone lasts for a while. My peas. Oh, here we go. I should be doing this if I can. My hands are dirty, obviously. Okay, my peas are just starting to grow and might not make it this year. It's okay though, because certain cool, cold-hardy crops, if you miss one opportunity, you can totally grow them again in the fall time. So if you miss spring's opportunity for brassicas, peas, sugar snap peas, carrots, all that stuff, it's okay because you have another opportunity in the fall time. Yo, these chickens, do you hear this? Oh my gosh, they throw me off. I listen to anyway. So you have the second opportunity. Sorry, these chickens really throw me off. They're like screaming bloody murder. I'm not even around them for them to be screaming like that. Those my dog. How did you get in here? That's Chip. You can't see him, but he's right there. I don't know. I fence. So I'm hoping that my chickens are not in this garden either. Okay, so weeds. I'm just gonna plop here right next to my stuff. When it comes to gardening, isn't it nice where you could just sit on the soil? I mean, not everybody wants to be sitting on the soil. However, it's easier for my back. So I've just made peace with me just being dirty all the time. All right, so I have that. I also have some peas that I've been storing that I've been saving from last year. Hold on, let's see. Oh no, I left the jar. I left the jar. Well, that's smart, Jack. I left the jar of peas. Well, either way, I'm going to be starting some peas. But, oh my gosh, look at all these weeds. How am I going to carry this phone with me absolutely everywhere? I guess we're going to try to make it happen and see what works, right? So, moving it along. Oh, damn, that fell off. I never said I got my stuff together, right? Hello, ADHD. And I'm impulsive as heck. So, we're going to make it work. Okay, here we are. We're on the next section. All right, moving on. This obviously was growing something, but I kind of completely forgot about it because I have not been inside of the garden for a while. Inside my greenhouse, I should say. Oh, I actually have, there's going to be a lot of sprouts, like especially if you grew some leafy greens from last year in your garden beds or your containers, because it has happened to me with containers, that, they'll actually grow back. They will grow back again. So that's fun fact, because I see right here, I got some purple mustard greens, but we're going to go over that later on. I have a lot of stuff that's growing from last year. Mustard greens, lettuce, spinach. I actually saw Swiss chard. So a lot of this stuff, once you plant it, you don't really have to keep planting it over and over again. You could sometimes just let it seed itself. Those seeds will fall, and then when it's the right time, they'll just pop up all over again. You don't have to buy any more seeds. It's great. Or let's just say you forgot the window of opportunity to sow them. It's okay, they'll sprout right over again. All right, so this side looks good. I'm totally, I guess later on, I will be planting some peas. Not now. Okay, I am sitting now this side, the other side, that's jacked up. I got to show you that side. Now that one has a lot more weeds. The reason why I have a lot more weeds is because there is nothing that's covering the shade. When you have something growing like that's really leafy, like the parsnips or the carrots, their foliage takes up a lot of space, I guess, and it blocks the sun from really reaching down at the bottom, which works out great. Oh, I see. I hear Jose coming. He went to the store so early in the morning. And I can't stand going out in the stores on a Saturday. Do you feel me? Because let me tell you, everybody and their mother is out in the stores. Everybody's just, I'd rather be out. I'd rather be here gardening on a Saturday than like trying to go to stores on a Saturday. Oh my gosh. But he did it, not me. All right. So, I just stepped on my mustard greens, but that's all right. We're going to move on. Let me show you the other side. The other side is real weedy. There we go. Okay. This is the problemos right here. See all those weeds? All these are weeds. I wish I could show you. Yo, that sun is beaming straight in my eye. Hold up. I got something for that. Shades. Hey. Oh, thank you. That sun is beaming in my eye. I wish I could see what you're saying, though. But there's these weeds here. Now, when you are pulling them out, don't just yank them from the top. You really got to get the root source. You have to get the root source, because if you're not getting the roots, those roots will grow back another plant. So you got to try to grab them like this. Grab all the roots. All right. Chickens, you're going to be having a field day. See? Oh my gosh. And a lot of them are really big. I mean, you see this? That's ridiculous. I don't even know what this is. I don't even know if it's edible, but my chickens are gonna have it. Now this soil has been really worked already, and I have just been adding compost, so I don't really have to do much to this soil. But then again, I've been working on the soil for like 3 years. So I would hope that after 3 years, this would actually have some type of nutrients in the soil. Oh, look at that. I got a little Swiss chard. Yo, I got a, wait, what is this? Oh, that's a weed. That doesn't even count. Never mind. It psyched me up. I was really happy. I was thinking that was an actual Swiss chard. It totally wasn't. Could you eat this though? I wouldn't anyway. All right, maybe that's just a weed. There we go. Oh, hello everybody. All right, look at that. This one right here. This is what we call a taproot. Look how long that is. This is just like looks similar to a carrot in the roots. Hold on a second. That's what we call a taproot. It's just one long one, and then you have the little side ones. I think those are called adventitious roots. I could be wrong. I'm not sure. But, and then I have a lot of clover, bro. I don't even know where that clover came from. But look, it's not even a lot of weeds on top, but look at the roots. Now, I could use the landscape fabric on this side. However, I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, my little Swiss chard. Oh, this soil is dry, though. Oh, my gosh. See, I don't have any weeds there because I plucked them from last time. But all the weeds are right here toward the center. Ow. Ah, clover. Clover. Yo, once you have clover... Did I just rip my pants? I probably did. Okay. Once you have clover in your garden, it's very, very, very hard to get rid of. Very hard to get rid of. I gotta put this brighter. There we go. Now I can see stuff. Ooh. All right. That looks like it needs water super bad. But anyway, I was propagating some hardwood cuttings. And this is great. I actually have some mulberry here. I have some raspberries. And I wanted a hydrangea, but this did not propagate. That's sad. All right, what else we have? This is a raspberry that actually popped up. So you can take your cuttings before they start to, I did this in the wintertime. You get your hardwood cuttings, like of your raspberry, your shrubs and stuff like that. Then you pop them in the soil and they should be sprouting for springtime. So I'm very excited about that one. What else? Okay, what am I going to do? See, I can't. There's so many weeds in the ground right now that I can't dig them all up, essentially. I cannot dig them all up. There's way too many of them. However, I'm going to try to reduce the amounts. When am I planting? I could be planting in here, but I have so many other spaces. I could be laying the landscape fabric down, smothering all the weeds. I could do that. But that means I would need at least like what, 2-3 months of just suppressing those weeds before they really get killed. You know how long it takes to kill a weed? You can have it covered for like a month and that thing will only just go yellow. You would need like another month to fully kill it off. So who has 2 months inside of their greenhouse to just give up to kill some weeds? I don't got time like that. So I'm just going to do my best and do my best. And that's it. That's all we can do is do our best. No garden is perfect. Besides, even if you do see a perfect garden, you know how much maintenance has to happen in order for that garden to look perfect? That's unrealistic. Unrealistic, okay? So don't beat yourself up if your garden does not look perfect. You guys, besides, I mean, we're working with nature, not against it. All right, so moving on. That is I don't even know what that is. That's a weed. Okay. I used to just yank them out of the ground, but that's a definite no-no. Like, don't do that because the roots would still be in the ground. And this looks like a parsley, so I'm going to leave that. Clover, you could damn near never get it out of your garden. Once you get it in here, that's it. You can't get rid of it unless you use chemicals, and I'm not about chemical life, all right? So that's it. It's just me and Clover now. I can't get rid of you because you're like forever in my garden. You can try. See? Clover. All right. I just want it decent enough. I have a lot of seedlings and I have nowhere to put them. Have you ever grown way too much? Or first of all, there's no such thing as growing way too much food. All right, let's just get that straight. There's no such thing as growing too much food. We just got to figure out where we're going to put it all. That's all. I have so much. I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm running out of space. I have plants and seedlings in my kitchen table. I have them in my front porch. I have them in my back porch. I have them in the greenhouse. I have dirt in my car. Definitely dirt in my car. My car looks like a hot mess. I got soil all up in there. I got soil in my front seat, in my trunk. I got compost in there. I got a shovel. I always have that stuff in my car. I mean, I'm always getting compost. I mean, don't you always have that in your car too, or truck or something? All right, or it could just be me. But if it is just me, then so be it. I'm okay with it. All right, I'm gonna give some of these. Now I have a lot of lettuce. I have a lot of seedlings to put in, but I'm really debating on that landscape fabric, yo, for real. I mean, it would only be 2 months of my life, but that means that I'd be able to grow the entire time after that. So let's see. Oh, it's so bright. Time to save up containers and turn them into pots. Absolutely. I don't throw away no containers. Save all of your pots because you never know when you would need them. And I get it. Your fancy schmancy, nice little container pots. I get it. I get it because I love them. But yo, that's expensive to constantly keep buying them. And especially if you have a lot of plants. What if you got a lot of plants? That's a lot of money. Just save all your containers. And especially when I'm like give away plants or I sell plants, I just put them in the same nursery pot. Just disinfect the pot. It's super cheap. And cheap is free is me. Okay. I am all about that. I am not made out of money. I wish I was, but I'm not. All right. I don't know. I'm still debating on the landscape fabric, y'all. Oh, sugar. That was a parsnip. Oh, damn. I hear chickens. They're way too close. We're going to investigate. Oh, damn. We're going to investigate. I can't. Oh, I can't tell. I can't tell if my chickens. I guess we're gonna go visit some chickens. Let's go. Oh, crap. Oh, just fell. Just fell. Okay. Here we go. Oh, get out! Oh, there's a chicken in my garden. There's a chicken in my garden. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Hold on. Hold on. Can you... All right, wherever the dog is, that's where my chicken is. All right. All right, I'm doing this live. I'm literally chasing a chicken right now as we speak. Okay, hold on. Oh, damn. It's just one chicken. I wish I could turn this around so you guys can see what the heck I'm seeing right now. Hold on. Let's find it. Let's find the dog. Okay. You know what? Screw it. Hey, if you're on, when you watch me, it is what it is. Hold on. Oh, sugar. There he is. Got him. Got him. Got him. Hey, this is my chicken. This chicken is not in the garden at all. At all. Chicken chase. Yes. Have you ever seen the Puerto Rican chase a chicken? No. Hold on. I got my dogs on the other side. There goes Chip. He's eyeballing the heck out of this chicken. Pretty colors though. It's a cross between a Leghorn and a Rhode Island Red. So it's got some white, but a nice little brown. Ah, that's my chicken. All right. You cannot be in here, Holmes. You screw stuff up. Ugh. Okay, off you go. Be gone. All right. Back to the plants. This is just everyday life. Me just chasing chickens out of my garden. Literally every time. Because my dog opens the door to my garden, my fence door. He's like takes his little boop snoot nose and pushes the door open. And that means the chickens get in. All right, back to the greenhouse. I have so much work to do out here. It's not even funny. I'm waiting for Jose to be my manual labor because there's so much. I can't help but go. Puerto Rican. I love chickens. I love having chickens. They're super awesome. They balance some. All right. Nobody get in. You're supposed to be manning my chickens, not letting them in my garden. Stinking dog. Okay, now we're back. Oh, that's a lot. That's a lot of weeds. And you know, I'm growing these purple mustard greens. I don't even like the taste of them. Do you like the taste of the purple mustard greens? I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Maybe it's the spice. It's too spicy. It's like biting into a peppercorn, a black peppercorn. That's what the purple mustard greens are. I'm not a fan of them. For Jose, he likes them. All right, we're back. I'm pulling up weeds. That's what I was doing. Now we're back. I hope this doesn't fall. Okay. Oh, that looks like it's gonna fall. There it is. Now we're back. Okay. Welcome to my regular everyday life on a Saturday morning. And I didn't lose my protein shake. ADHD people, how many of you have eaten? Have you had breakfast today? Have you had your breakfast today? I have not. Protein shake. I forgot all about it. If I don't have a protein shake, I'm like totally not eating. Oh, okay, hold on. I'm getting there. Whew, I can't see nothing. I can't see nothing even more with the glasses. The heck? That sucks. All right. It says here, I love collard mustards and turnip greens, especially when you cook them together. I'm growing collard greens right now. I like them when they're more tender, like when I harvest them when they're a lot smaller because they're a lot more tender when they're smaller. Oh, sounds like a new trend, pre-Easter chicken. Yeah, you're not going to be chasing and love hunting for eggs. You're going to be hunting for chickens in your garden because they just get in and then they want to do. I don't mind my chickens in the garden if they would respect my authority. Okay? They don't. They come in here and they do what they want, they eat what they want, and they shit where they want. So I try to get them out of my garden. Oh, hi! Oh, I'm going thank you so much. I would say I woke up like this, but the only thing I really have is just my eyeliner, because I love my eyeliner, and a little eyebrow fill-in. But the redness is just me, my cheeks, my rosacea. So thank you so much. I appreciate it. Spring is here, girl. Yes, it is. I'm already hyped up. I'm already hyped up about it. But we already know it's the hectic season because when you're gardening and you're getting ready for the springtime, there's a lot of work to be done. So I need to do something about this. This soil is so dry. So dry. When you have a green, what is that? Oh, damn. Whoa, look at this. Roots. Look at that. Weeds. That thing is ridiculous. Okay. I'm saving the Swiss chard, though. All right. Screw it. I think I may just use the fabric on one side. I don't know. I'm still debating. Still debating. I just like it in here. It's kind of just chill. My mind is always so busy all the time that when I come out in the garden, it slows down, which is probably why I love to be outdoors. Okay. Here we go. How come this isn't working? Here we go. I'm about to head back out to weed my garden too. I enjoy your energy. Thank you for all the authentic. I can't spell. Authentically, you got it. I am. Thank you so much. I am unmasked ADHD people. Now I don't know how many. All right, I don't know if you know about ADHD and all that stuff, but ADHD, we have a tendency of being chameleons, blending ourselves into society so people don't realize or know that we have ADHD. But that comes with problems with suppressing ourselves and all that. And that story is for TikTok. So I go into all the psychology about ADHD and the things that happen. So when you learn to be more authentically yourself, your authentic self, your inner child self, then you drop the mask. So people see the real you more. That means you're going to see more of my screw ups. You're going to see more of my blunders and more of me forgetting stuff because that's true. This is real life. And I don't put a mask on because if I wanted to, I could. And I could show you only perfect stuff, only the great growing stuff. But I mean, that is true. But you're also not seeing the bad stuff. You're also not seeing the screw ups, the hardships, the tears, the blood, the sweat. You know what I mean? So this is me, me. Like me. I mean, what else can I say? So welcome to my channel, everybody. Welcome to my channel. All right, so this actually, what is that? That's wrong. What is that? That looks like a weed, but it also looks like something I can eat. I'm growing flaxseed, but I've noticed that the flax seedlings, I should say, they look like weeds. I don't remember if I planted them or not in here. Yeah. I made this protein shake with like spinach, which is great because now I need to grow a boatload of spinach so I can have spinach in my protein shakes every day. Oh, that's better. But you know how much spinach I would have to grow if I was to have like 2 cups of spinach in just my protein shake every day? That's a lot of spinach I need to grow. Is that realistic? I mean, I guess it could be. I guess it depends on how you grow it, where you grow it. Oh, thank you. Yes, that's my journey. And I didn't start my TikTok until my sobriety. So today makes 135 days sober, no more alcohol. And that's what led me to one, Jesus. And second, learning more about myself, learning more about ADHD and what prompted me to go down the alcohol route. And that led me into my ADHD, everything, learning more about it, learning more about what comes with ADHD, which can be, did you know that we have addictive tendencies? ADHD people have addictive tendencies because we're always searching for that dopamine. And I did not realize at the time when I started gardening that the gardening became the addiction. So every time I was out in the garden, I would get dopamine from growing stuff, from seeing stuff grow out of me. Like I actually was able to patiently wait for carrots to sprout. I was able to be happy when knowing that all I did was stare at these plants and then I was able to grow some food. What a great form of therapy. And I just got so happy. I wanted more. I wanted to be outside more. I wanted to plant more. And but anyway, those stories are from my TikTok. That's where, so the point is that when I say that I'm addicted and obsessed with gardening, I am addicted and obsessed with gardening. However, this is a healthy addiction. So, and I can eat it. So, win-win situation. Thank you so much. Thank you. Hold on. How am I not? There we go. Thank you so much. 134 days. Let me tell you, I love the booze. I love the alcohol. However, it would also show the ugly side of me. So, no more for that. I prefer to stay on the happier side. I can't see squat, yo. This damn sun is like beaming in my eye right now. Yes, 135 days. Amazing. My husband has ADHD and is now sober too. 5 years. I'm so happy to tell your husband congratulations. It's very, very hard. Yes. My face must look all weird. I enjoy listening to you for the fast. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate it because I just really I started gardening online. One, because at the time I just found out that I was diagnosed with ADHD, and that explained a lot. That explained a lot of my life. But I still felt alone, like, because it's so rare that I find some other people that act like me. Like, how many times do you see or come across a woman that's this hyperactive? I mean, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. I'm combined type, so I have both. I have I'm the lost drifter inside of my head, but I'm also extremely hyperactive. Extremely. So I'm bouncing off the walls all the time, tons and tons of energy. And it was very hard to find people like me and that could keep up with me, or that would keep up with my blunders and keep up with my intensity. So that's when everyone said, "Oh, I'm too much. You're too intense. You're too loud. You're too excitable. You're too this. You're too that." So that's where the masking comes in. We downplay ourselves to make everyone else feel comfortable. Everyone else feels comfortable, but at your expense. And then it starts to eat you up inside, and then you drink to quell all those thoughts down, which sucks because you're not being your true self. So I said, screw that. I'm going to be myself and just roll with the punches. I got a thick skin anyway. It's not like I'm not going to hear stuff that I haven't heard before. You know what I mean? So here I am. And then the more I do this, the more the more longer I'm on YouTube, the longer I work through my garden, I'm discovering more about myself. And now I'm going to school to become a horticultural therapist. God willing. Lord, if this is what you want for me, that would be great. Horticultural therapist. So I'm going to school now to get my bachelor's in psychology. So eventually I can go to get my master's so I can become a counselor. And then from there, I would be finishing up doing horticultural therapy, which means instead of having counseling sessions inside of an office, we'd be having counseling sessions inside of a garden. Now, wouldn't that be awesome? That sounds so great. Oh, you're so intelligent. My husband literally has shared the same thoughts. Yes, not too much. So thank you so much. Yeah, well, you know what? To other people, I am. And any other ADHD out here, people, you can relate so much because this is not only my problem. And the more I came out here, and the more I showed myself and got out of my own shell, I found out that there's a lot of people like me. There's a lot of people out there. And I don't want y'all to feel like you're alone and that you have to cover up to make someone else feel comfortable. Screw that. Screw that. If they don't like you, they don't like your weirdo self, then don't be around them. Those are not your peoples. Those are not your peoples. I don't want it to be like I like to learn stuff. I love to learn. Like I'm a nerd. I love information. I'm one of those. So I'm one of those type of person that goes, "Did you know? Do you know? Did you know this? Did you know that?" And then some people just feel bad or feel, I don't know, they're like, "Oh, you always want to think you know everything." No, it's just because I like to learn and I want to share information with people. So I got up on YouTube and said, "Hey, you know what? I want to share information. I'm going to share information with somebody that's willing to learn." Oh, thank you. Well, I don't know if well, thank you for calling me inspiring. I hope to inspire people. I want to support people and encourage them. Like, get up out of the garden, get out there and be your authentic self, man. Don't let other people tell you that you're to this, you're to that. Because one, that's not cool at all, okay? Now, if I want to be skipping around down the damn block, then I should be able to skip down the damn block, okay? If I want to be super hyper and excited, a lot of us, I mean, bro, I was so excited that I found this one type of flower. I've been hunting for these daffodils for like a week. I went to like 10 stores, could not find daffodils. So I'm driving, and then I find on the side of there was a new nursery that I passed by. I saw daffodils. So of course I stopped my car, reversed, got into the parking lot. And of course, when I got out, I did my little happy dance because I was happy to see daffodils. Now, I'm sure other people can look at me like I'm weird, like, dude, why are you dancing up a cute little storm? Yeah, because I'm happy about daffodils, okay? Shit. Let me be happy about my daffodils. Good morning. Hello, Angie Marie. How's it going? We're just shooting the breeze because normally I put a video out today, but I'm busy. I am very, very, very busy. And also, I've been overworking myself. And in order for me to not have a autoimmune flare-up with my MS, I need to kind of take it easy and take a chill and take a relax, because the last thing I need to do is get put back into the hospital. So I figure I'm just gonna chit chat, shoot the breeze with everybody on this wonderful Saturday morning as I dig up some weeds and prep for my greenhouse. In a nutshell, that's basically what it was. All right. So I'm very excited. Jose got a bike, just like a regular mountain bike or whatever. So I'm hoping that we go bike riding. I was so excited when he got his bike. I was so excited because, one, I love bike riding. That's so much fun, and it gets a lot of my energy out. So I thought that was fun too. Sorry you're having that flare up. One day at a time. Absolutely. Well, I'm doing all right. I'm doing pretty good. I can tell that when I am too overworked or too overloaded or too stressed out because I'm doing too much, that's when I have to calm down, because when I get to that very, very stressful point, my body, and that's for everybody, okay, this is nurse mode kicking in, is that when you are overworked and you're overstressed, chronically stressed for long periods of time, those symptoms our bodies take on, okay? So all that stress, our body takes it on. Our stress hormones, our cortisol is constantly going up, and that can suppress your immune system. It can get you sick. You can start experiencing some actual physical pain, which is what would happen to me. But being that I have MS, it would flare up. So I'm trying to lay chill. And this is why stress-free, we're relaxing and we're chilling in the garden, because that is a good stress reliever. I just did not want the stress of being forced to make a video, because I think this is pretty cool too. I actually like this, to be honest. In the beginning, I didn't even want to live. I don't know. That was another barrier of mine, live streaming. But I don't mind it, actually. Have a good day, everyone. Catch you later. Peace out, everybody. For whoever's got to go. What are your plans today? I think I'm making it further. I haven't talked to them. I'm just kind of waiting. All right, because I want to prep this done. The trick is to catch it while it's still small. All right, don't let those roots develop into really, really strong roots when you're yanking the weeds up. Because the more they get a chance to grow. Oh my gosh, I hear it. That chicken. Chicken's back. Chicken's back. Oh, no, no, no. Chicken's back. Oh, crap. Too much. Too loud. Too loud. Too loud. Okay. Whoo! All faked out. See all the space I have? That's a lot of gardening. I'm gonna get Jose, and he's gonna help me. Okay, no chickens. When I'm inside the greenhouse, I can't see what's going on the outside. So when I hear the chickens cackling, I keep forgetting that in the other greenhouse, I have them, and they're breaking down my compost and stuff. Whoopsie! Okay, all right, so that side is done. My carrots, my parsnips, my cilantro. Now we're here doing this space. This is actually not that bad. I can't get rid of the clover. I'm just gonna leave it in the ground. I mean, don't fight with clover. Don't contend with it unless you're gonna use chemicals. Now, if you're gonna use chemicals, that's on you. I will never use chemicals, so I'm just gonna have to be fighting with the clover, yanking them out. But to each their own. To each their own. Whatever you want to do in your garden. I'm doing straight organic because of my health. Okay, I'm doing this because I don't want chemicals and everything in my body. Hey, Nick T, what's going on? Is it morning time for you? No, it's probably late. I always forget. Your next parcel will be there within 14 days. What? Enjoy the chocolate. Oh, nice. Thank you so much. I'm very excited to go eat that. That's an awesome thing. Yo, did you know, everybody, that my birthday's in 4 days, 5 days? Wait, what's today? Today's the 8th. My birthday is on the 13th. I'm gonna be 39. Oh my gosh. So this chocolate's coming in great timing. So thank you so much. Ooh, I get to have some chocolate. I want to know what you got. All right, I'm moving this over because, boy, this ground looks like crap. Oh, I just knocked it over. Oh, damn. I did. I'm just moving my camera to the other side of the garden. But, you know, I break stuff. So I totally broke this. Jose bought me my tripod, and I totally broke it. So, and I'm trying not to make him feel bad about it. So, there it is. Okay. Alrighty. Now look at this. It's a hot mess right here. I just have weeds. But you know what? I actually have a bunch of good stuff growing here. There we go. Got a lot of stuff. All right, I'm making my way because I'm still going to be in here whether I'm live streaming or not. I'm still going to be here in this garden because I got to weed the whole thing. Like, it's a must. So, like, on today's agenda, today's plan, schedule, is I need to get this greenhouse done. So, that is my objective because I have a bunch of plants. Yo, those chickens sound like they're right behind the plastic. They sounding so close. I know what I'm missing. I need my shovel. I need my shovel. You sound like you're right here. I see the white. I see the white. I see it. All right. So, this is why I just sit on the ground. Oh, let me see. Ooh, there we go. This is why I sit on the ground because it's just easier on my back. And with a little raised bed. Now, these raised beds are not that raised. They're about a foot off the ground, but still, that could be enough just to ease off a little pressure on your lower back. So that's always a good thing too, especially for those who got back problems like myself. This is why a lot of my clothes are always dirty because I roll around in soil all the damn time. But it's okay though. I clean up well. All right, this has got to go. Oh my gosh. Oh, damn. Was that lettuce? That looked like lettuce. I don't remember what I planted last year, but a lot of stuff is growing this year from last year. Like this, that looks like I could eat that. That looks like I could eat that. I think that looks like spinach. Okay. But stupid clover is growing all around it. So now I got to be careful as to what I'm plucking. This is the problem because when you have seedlings and when you put the seeds in the ground and you're waiting for them to grow, when they sprout, but you also have weeds in the ground, how can you tell which one's which? That's the problem. So you're either going to have to catch the weeds before the seeds germinate, which is what I'm doing, or wait until the germinated seeds grow a little more before you can tell the difference. Now, that's actually a biblical parable. But anyway, that's for another story. But yes, I hear screaming of the chickens. Oh my gosh. All right. Yo, they sound like they screaming. They screaming bloody murder. And everybody's like, oh, the chicken song. It's so nice. The egg song. No, it's not. It sounds like it's screaming for help. Doesn't sound all beautiful. Sound like they're screaming bloody murder. All right, here we go. Oh, that I'm keeping. This looks like spinach, so I'm about to keep that. The chickens make me feel like I'm on a farm, even though I'm not on a farm. Okay, it's just a very large backyard. It's nice to have my chickens, even though they're a pain in the ass and they make so much noise. But what did I expect? You know, silence from chickens. You gotta hear them. I know you hear them. You have to hear them. Well, let me sit closer. You have to hear them, bro. They're so loud. So loud. Oh, happy birthday early. Yes, Jose's birthday was 2 days ago. So we're both Aries. Jose was birthday's on the 6th, and my birthday's on the 13th. So that's always fun. So yes. They're checking for Jose, call Yorgie. It's all English. Same from the same company that God, I can't even talk. Here we go. Some from companies from older than your countries. Yo, I'm super happy. Thank you so much. It's like I get my own little sweet shipment from England. I'm very excited about that one. So I'm happy. Okay. I see a lot of purple mustard green that I think I'm gonna yank out of the ground. I don't like them, but then again, I think my chickens like them, so I guess I'm gonna keep them. That's spinach. I'm keeping spinach. All right, that's it. I just come to the conclusion that I'm just gonna be rolling in soil. That's all right. All right. Oh, these are weird. Look at them. They're about to have flower. They're about to flower. Get rid of those. You know what? Chickens. There you go. Chickens, you're gonna eat them. What? This is one weed. This has got to be something good. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Okay. Oh, the man got in his car again. So loud. So bright. Good morning. Hey, how's it going, Jose? Jose? Meet Jose. Well, he's in his car right now. I think he's going to Best Buy. Well, he said he wanted to go to Best Buy this morning. I said, better you than me because I'm not trying to go out there on a Saturday morning. You know how much of a pain in the ass it is to go out in stores on Saturday morning? Or no, really, Saturday morning is not so bad. It's Saturday afternoon where everybody's there. Oh, everyone. Jose, thank you. Hello, hello. Here we go. Actually, nothing wrong spinach here because I'm looking and staring at spinach right now. That's the beautiful thing about it. I never planted spinach. I didn't plant anything this year, and yet we have lots of stuff in the ground already from last year. Okay, we're making our way to the front. Damn, clover. Did I plant clover? I think in the first year of me gardening, I was getting into not ground covers, cover crops, I guess. And I was learning about clover, and they said that clover is really good cover crop for your garden, but also not realizing that once you plant clover, it never goes away. Never goes away. What's going on with my phone? Here we are. Oof, my phone was acting up. So now I'm stuck with forever having clover in my garden. You plant it once, you can never get rid of it. Just know that. But that's all right. I mean, it's just, yo, these chickens, bro, what is up with their cackles? I mean, this is how they sound. They just sound like they're being murdered every morning. That's what it is. They just sound like they're being murdered. Like someone is going over there into their coop and just totally trying to kill them. That's what they sound like. I'll be going outside sometimes and saying it like out loud, like to everybody, because I don't know because I know what the sounds of a chicken is, but do my neighbors know what a chicken sounds like when they're just laying their eggs? No, it sounds like a freaking bloody murder. So I'm out there going, hey, nobody's killing you. Nobody's attacking you. You're just laying your song. You're just laying your eggs. I get it. Not that nobody needs to hear that, but I don't want nobody thinking that I'm hurting my chickens. That's just how they sound when they when they're popping out a massive egg. All right, so here we go. I'm trying to be more organized this year. I need to pack this heavily. Now, the more you pack it heavily with produce, the less chance you'll get of weed development. So I think that's what I'm going to be going for this year. I think M.I. Gardner did that one year. I saw him do it. I know I saw him do it because I saw the video. Yes, I watched the M.I. Gardner. He did a video on where he took a bunch of seeds and he just took a whole raised bed and just planted all of them. All of them. He had not one space that wasn't covered with seed. And he wanted to know what was going to grow, what was not going to grow, kind of like an experiment. And the results was that everything grew, which was awesome. There were no weeds because there was no space for any weeds to grow. I thought that was awesome. Of course, it was a little on the survival of the fittest because, competition, if you're growing a lot of seeds in a small space, then some of the plants are going to be competing. Some of them are going to do a lot better than the other ones, but still, you get a lot of food. So and no weeds. So I'm wondering, can I do that here? That'd be a lot. I'm growing a lot of lettuce this year, like a lot. And apparently spinach, now that I eat it in my protein shakes. So I think I want to primarily grow a lot of that. And also, another thing I'm doing, butternut squash. Talk to me. Talk to me. Butternut squash. Squash. Binding squash. The bugs. The bugs. The vine borers. The bugs. So every year, the vine borers attack all of my butternut squashes, right? All of them. Every year. I've tried everything. I've tried the injections. I've tried the row covers. I've tried sprays. All of it. I still get them. It just reduces the amount of vine borers that I get, right? So I'm thinking this year, what can I do differently? Because it's always about strategy against the bugs. I'm thinking, if I plant them ahead of time, or I grow them ahead of time, will that give me a chance for the plant to mature enough where it could possibly withstand the vine borers? You know, like I was always planting them outside, the seedlings outside, and then they would grow up. What if I was to grow them indoors or just cater to them when they're a lot healthier and stronger, and then bring those plants outside? Would the vine borers attack them just like they would attack the other ones? I don't know. Listen, I'm all about experimentation. I mean, if I can't use chemicals, I really got to be on some. I'm gonna stalk these vine borers. So that's what I'm doing. I'm actually growing watermelon right now indoors. Some butternut squashes. I'm actually growing pumpkins. I started the seedlings. I mean, I germinated the seeds. Is it too early? Obviously, but then again, I don't know. I'm battling vine borer bugs. So, and besides, it's an experiment, okay? You know, so you who's gonna be mad at an experiment? All right, so I'm leaving all the spinach. That seems to be all right. Spinach, 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 greens. So that's actually not that bad. Move on. We can move on. We're gonna move on that way. And then soon enough. Whoop, there we go. That sounds good. All right, I'm gonna finish this little section of it toward the end of the bed, and then I'll be outies. Because the fun, that chicken, yo. Every morning, I can't tune out noise. That's another ADHD thing. I cannot tune out noise. I listen, I hear everything. I pick up everything. So when I'm talking to you, all I hear is like I have these chickens in the back of my ear going, screaming the mess out of me in my ear. That is a weed. Anyway, what is it? Do you have any you know, flowers, spring flowers? I have one peach tree that I'm thinking about getting rid of because I only have one. And what is one lonely little peach tree gonna do for me? And on top of that, my peach tree has a fungus. It's I learned that in class too. It's some sort of, it attacks the stone fruit. And that's why peach trees always get this fungus. It's some type of black rot. Getting chicken, bro. Oh my gosh, that chicken. Welcome to overload. This is called sensory overload. I'm in sensory overload with those chickens. Because all I do is hear them. And it drives me nuts. Focus! Focus on not the cackling chicken outside. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyway, I lost track because I'm too busy worried about the stinking chickens. Anyway, what was that? I planted beets here, but oh, it's freaking. You know what? Maybe live streaming in the morning was not a good idea with my sensory overload. Oh, Jesus. Jesus, take the wheel. Now, I normally take Chip and I go Chip, get him. So then he'll go right into the coop and not do anything, but he'll just kind of like scare them or ruffle them up. He'll just, and then they'll stop cackling for a while. But now I'll leave them alone. Or maybe I'll just lose my mind. Maybe I'll just lose my mind and just go sensory overload right here, live. Oh, oh my gosh. Silence. Nope, never mind. Never mind. I'm thinking that they stopped, but they didn't. Anyway, I'm yanking out this purple mustard green because I don't need all of that. Unless that was the beets that I planted here like a month ago. Oh, shit. What if that was? Oops, then I just accidentally pulled out a beet. We're going to the chickens. That's it. That's it. We're going. We're going. We're going. I can't. The sensory overload is driving me absolutely nuts. Let's go do chickens. We're breaking things up. Impromptu. Impromptu and very impulsive. But hello, one man. Thank you, Steve. Let's go check out some chickens. God, they're so loud. They're so loud. And then when I get here, they're not loud. Hi, chickens. Hey. Hey, little ones. Little bitches. So annoying. Okay, let's go check out their coop. I need to give them water. I need to give them water. Let's go check out their coop. They're being so annoying. Ah, look at the squad. Ah, you can't see them. Come on. There they go. Hold on. They're coming in. Come on, squad. They think I have food for them. Actually, I probably should. Damn, I should have brought food. I think I'm gonna do that. Who's squawking in here? Who's squawking in here? Oh, damn. That's who it is. Laying eggs. You know what? It's been a while. I haven't been in this for like 2 days, so they're probably, and they're all nested in the same box. You ever have chickens? Well, if you do have chickens or you don't have chickens, you can have all the nesting boxes that you want, and they'll all use like 1 or 2 boxes, and that's it. They'll all lump up in the same thing and just go get them. Like, they'll all use the same box. Can you? No, you're eating the egg. Oh, no, Ren. No, dude, hold on. Oh, picking at my eggs, bro. You can't do that. It's my fault because what I did was when I have eggs that are like extra dirty or something, muddy or whatever, I give them the eggs. The problem is that when you give the chickens these eggs themselves and crack them open, they'll get used to it. Next thing you know, they're cracking their own eggs open. And now, yeah. See? This is Ren. This is the only one. Ren, hello. Pain in the ass. She's my OG. She is my OG. She was my first chicken that I got years ago. She's like 3.5 years old already. And she still lays. She still lays. All right, now get out of here. All right. That means I gotta go surfing. Oh, damn. That's a lot of eggs. Oh, boy. Oh, I gotta do that. Okay. Note to self, I need to collect about 2 dozen eggs. Okay, guys, I'll give you food in a second. I get it. My posse. Ooh, it's so bright. They're going to be following me. Anyway, sensory overload, no longer, because I had to take care of them chickens. Oh, my gosh. That was so much. That was crazy. Hey, en masse. Oh, you want to see some baby chicks? And then I'll go to my phone's going to die soon. It's my back porch, actually. Let me show you some baby chicks. Right in here. Oh, let's go find one. All right, guys. I know. Come on. Ooh, gotcha. My babies. This is my Orpington. My little cutie. Okay, hold on. I got more. Oh, this one's the smallest one. Look how tiny little part left. Get cute. You're so adorable. Yes, you are. I don't need you falling though. My hands are dirty. Hey, I love my little babies. You're so cute. All right. Yeah. I fell in the water. Good job. I love chickens. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, they just smell. They just smell. But you can reduce their smells. Aren't they? They're so cute. Hey. Okay. This one, oh yeah, this is the tiniest one. Yo, dude. The little ones, I always call them a little cute name. I do not even have them more than apparently I do because they're so cute. I just want to love you and hold you forever. And just carry one around. Actually, that's not a bad idea. No, not that one. Just yeah. Hey! Oh, okay. It was short lived. Okay, we can go back outside. I was short lived. That was fun though. A nice little breakup. I do impulsive stuff. I'm supposed to be doing one thing. Oh, I was supposed to be feeding you guys. You guys got food. They want snacks. All right, we're back to the garden. My phone's gonna die anyway. So it's always been fun with you, everybody. Come on, Chip. Asshole. My dog. So I have a lot to do today. Look at that face. All this. All that. Ew. That's a lot. But a lot of it has been done because I've been working on it in the fall time. So now the only thing I would need really is just maybe the first layer of compost. Oh, speaking of which, I have to share this information. I will post it up on my Facebook page once I find the actual study. But for the Master Gardening Extension, there was an article that was posted up. I saw something on it. I can find that information, but there was a test in saying that how much compost would be needed to properly fertilize your garden with your garden beds. And they said that you only need about 1 inch of compost. That's really about it. So I was pleasantly surprised that it was only 1 inch. I thought it would at least be a few more inches of compost needed to, for the top of your garden. But no, only 1 inch. So I'm thinking if it's 1 inch, I won't need that much. Maybe a lot of compost can go a little compost can go a long way. That's what it is. Okay. And I know I planted beets somewhere here. I wonder if that's it. You see, this is what happens now, because now I don't know what I planted. Because, of course, why would I use labels? This is why labels are your friend. Labels. Because, Jack, you didn't label. Now you don't know what the heck is growing in there. Something's growing here. That looks like it's in the brassica family. Because if you know what brassica, broccoli, cauliflower, actually some greens like kale, obviously beets too. They're all in the brassica family. But that means if you look at the seeds, they all look the same. Identical seeds. They're round and really, really tiny. So normally when they first sprout out of the ground, their leaves also look very much, if not exactly the same. So that's the only way that you can differentiate between that and a weed. All right, is the first shape of the leaves of the brassicas. That's how I know. So I know that those two little plants that are surfaced out are seedlings because they look none like the other. And I already know what those brassica seedlings look like. But trial and error, you know what I mean? Okay, everything is going okay with me. I'm overwhelmed with my garden. Yes, being overwhelmed with your garden can be a lot because there's a lot to do at this time. There's a lot to do at this time. We're prepping soil, we're starting seeds, we're germinating more, we're cleaning up our garden. We're also simultaneously taking care of our lives, our own personal, what if everyone has a full-time job? What if everyone, has managing kids and full-time job? It's hard. It's overwhelming. It's the season. But this is why we're learning to just ease up, ease and stress relieve. Just don't it's hard to not put pressure on yourself. I know because I'm the first person to put immense amount of pressure on myself. That's that overachiever in me doing that. Anyway, that's for TikTok story. Because yes, we can be overachievers. And that stems from our childhood. Just saying. Yes. So I am an overachiever, so I wound up doing too much. I get overly ambitious. And sometimes it takes a while for us to step back and reevaluate, like, yo, how am I feeling? It always stems with how are we feeling inside? How are we feeling? Are we feeling overwhelmed? And that starts with asking ourselves questions. Are we overwhelmed? Am I stressed out? If I don't think I'm stressed out, how is my body? Am I sleeping well? Am I eating well? You know, all these questions lead to answers. You just have to ask yourself all these questions and be honest with yourself. That's how you figure out that you're overwhelmed. I think it was Jose. Well, my fiance's name is Jose, and I was telling him how overwhelmed I felt. I have too much going on. I feel like I'm gonna pop because I have plants everywhere. I have videos everywhere. So he was helping me how to learn how to manage my time better, because it's not, often. No, I'm just not good at it. Okay. Time management, ADHD, the whole executive function thing. I suck at it. So I was explaining to him what I felt like inside, and I had to think about it. I had to stop and say, I feel like I'm a ship, and I'm sailing, but my ship is sinking. And I'm like, why is my ship sinking? Why would you say that analogy? Oh, my ship is sinking because I keep on adding more stuff to my ship. And as the ship is going on its course, it's getting heavier and heavier and heavier. And eventually that ship will sink. That is a metaphor, apparently, for how I was feeling on the inside. But how would you know unless you ask yourself that? So that metaphor that was me. I was the ship. I'm in direction. I'm on course. But as I keep going, I start adding more and more and more. I'm working on a few projects for my neighborhood, for the county that I live in. I'm also managing this. I'm also managing my home and my health. So all those get tacked on, plus my family, now that we're in garden season, everything gets piled on. So I feel like I'm a sinking ship, or the ship is weighing me down. So I'm not going to abandon my ship. I'm also just going to throw some stuff all overboard. So that means projects have to go. Something's got to go just to ease off that pressure. So, all right, I went into like professional mode. My bad. Sorry about that. Now, actually, you know what? Sorry, not sorry. That's some good, helpful advice. Okay. This is some really good, helpful advice for being overwhelmed and stressful. And then again, of course, I don't know for those, I mean, if you're believers or not, or whatever your faith is, I'm just saying that helps also. Definitely. So I'm moving on. I'm getting rid of this. I don't want that. Moving on, moving that. We're getting toward the end. Oh, that's a lettuce. I'm leaving that. Oh, shit. That was a lettuce too. And I just ripped it. That's all right. Yo, I got a Swiss chard from last year. See, I don't even got to spend it again. Okay. Take a 1 foot container at a time. That's it. That's all we can do. We can't just put out so much pressure. And then the question is, why do we feel pressure on ourselves? Why do we always feel this immense pressure to keep putting more on our plate, more on our plate, more on our plate? But those questions will be answered on my TikTok, because I've already started dabbling into why I have this need to keep going and putting more and more and more on my plate. Why am I so ambitious? Why am I so driven? Who knows? There are always answers for these questions anyway. So moving along, I think I'm done with this area. And now it's about figuring out what the heck am I going to be planting right here. I have tons of seedlings of lettuce and spinach that I'm growing. I even have a lot of bok choy and stuff, but I'm waiting for them to grow up a little more before I put them in the ground. That gives me more time to work on the soil. But also, I did bring some seeds today with me, which I'm missing the peas, to be honest. But I have carrots and parsnips, beets and radishes that I'm going to be sowing actually today. That I need to get that out of the way. But I need to weed first. All right, I don't like you green mustard greens, purple mustard greens. Actually, it's not that bad. It's just kind of spicy. That's all it really is. Okay, so this bed looks all right. Okay. Whatever I did leave in the ground is it's gonna stay. There's a few sporadic sprouts of spinach. This is all clover. Oh damn, I was sitting on it. I was sitting on it. Okay, clover, a bunch of mess. I don't even like this. Purple mustard seed? Yeah, whatever. That's a lot of purple mustard seed. What if I'm yanking it out and it's not even purple mustard greens? Oh yeah, it's purple mustard greens. Oh yeah. Ooh, ooh. Oh damn. Oh, it's like you bit into it's like you bit into a black peppercorn. Oh, all right. No. Yeah. No. Well, I had to try it. I had to try it. Ooh. Okay, purple mustard greens are not for me. I also tried turnips. That's not for me either. I'm not a fan of turnips at all. I don't know if it was the variety, but I was not a fan. So, okay. Purple mustard greens, that's a no one. I'm not a fan. All right, you can go bye-bye. I'm not gonna eat. I'm not gonna eat you. Maybe in a little salad. To be honest, that's actually not bad. You break it up, and you eat it in a small stage when it's tender. It's less spicy, and you mix it in your salad, so it's actually not that bad. I think I'm being over exaggerating. I'm over exaggerating. Oh, that was a lettuce. Oh damn, that was a lettuce. Can I plant you back in the ground? Will you survive if I put you back in the ground? Please survive, little lettuce. Wow, you need watering. My gosh. You look thirsty as heck. My goodness. Oh, that's a weed. All right, so maybe I'll just do this whole thing. Carrots, parsnips. I mean, the heck, the whole thing is already flipping carrots anyway. Carrots and parsnips anyway. There's so many ideas. You know, I have so many ideas. How do you narrow down? That's what it is. I want to grow everything. I want to grow everything. But it's all about placement. You know, where am I going to place this all? This greenhouse gets obviously shade. It's shade. Even though the sun is right above me, it's all shade in here. So I'm thinking it's got to be leafy greens, something that won't bolt fast or won't go to flower fast. So it would be the leafy greens, because if I want them to last longer, then I need them to stay out of the sun. So I guess that's what it is. That'd be nice for some carrots though, but I already have some in here. So move along. Okay, we're done. Moving on. Here we are. Okay, not perfect, but it's all right. We gonna be all right. That's a great song. Yes, let's get some seeds. All right, moving along. What do I have here? I have some seeds. Oh crap! Here we are. Sugar. This is not growing squat doodles this year. This is supposed to be Actually, you know what? I know why it didn't grow, because it's dry as heck. The greenhouse, being that it's, you know, it doesn't rain in here, you actually have to be the one to water. So if you be forgetting that you have something in the soil in the greenhouse, object permanence, look that up. Object permanence is pretty definitely there when it comes to ADHD people. We forget that it exists. That's what object permanence is. If you remembering the fact that you have plants inside of your greenhouse, and remember that it's still there and it needs your, you know, attention, then that is what you're, you know, that's object permanence. So the fact that I don't have any, which means I forgot that this like bok choy was in the greenhouse. So I forgot to water it because I forgot it existed. And that's my problem. That's why a lot of my plants are dying or dead, because I forget that they exist. So it makes it a little on the harder side. But anyway, I have beets, radishes, parsnips, carrots. Actually got to get the carrot sowing now, because, all right, that's it. I figured it out. One side just carrots and one side just parsnips. And that's it. That's going to be it. Okay. That was easy. Oop, that was easy. I think my phone's gonna die. Probably not. I need a little Vaseline. My lips are dry. That's hydration. Lack of hydration, people. Speaking of which, my little protein shake. I am going to go sow these seeds, take a break, hydrate myself, and finish my protein shake. That's got a lot of spinach in it. And hopefully plant. So, I hope you have an awesome day. I think I'm going to wrap it up. I hope you have an awesome day. I hope an awesome Saturday. Hit me up on TikTok. Hit me up on Facebook. I'm on there all the time. And we'll just chit-chat some more. Let me know if this was a good time to go live stream instead of putting out a video. I don't really know. So, until the next episode, you guys, I'm bringing you in. Okay, let's see here. Remember to organize your ideas, write them down, and experiment. Yes. The key is writing them all down because, oh my God, do I got bags under my eyes? Oh, shit. Yeah, you know what? Oh, God, I do have bags under my eyes, don't I? I sure do. Whatever. It is what it is. I do be writing stuff down. Sometimes I don't. I am guilty of not writing my stuff down. But I do have to write stuff down. So until the next episode. Okay, no, so if I'm ending my video, I'd be saying that my line, my spiel from my videos. I hope you enjoyed this video and you got some great information out of it. And if it wasn't information, I hope we had an awesome time chilling together because that was fun. I really appreciated chilling with you guys in the garden. If you did enjoy this video, then don't forget to smash that like button. I really appreciate the smashing of the like button because then it lets other people know that you like my videos. And until the next episode, you guys, where you and me both are going to be growing our happiness one plant at a time, one day at a time. I'll catch y'all later in the next episode. Peace and love. Catch me on Facebook. Catch me on TikTok. Bye, everybody. Bye.